What's good, guys? How's everybody feeling? Kaz back again, as always, playing more Avengers, and I see we got a couple people going in chat. Appreciate you guys coming through. Let me try to get back up to the top so I don't miss anybody. What's up, Jedi Fallen? Chris Rogers, what's up, man? What's up, Jaiken? I'll say Jakin. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Andy Scott, how you doing? That boy dude, what's up? Friends 495, Nathaniel, Robert Huff. Who else we got? Hamza, how you doing? Let me see what we got. Notoriously Luxurious, how you doing? What's up, Reginald Haynes, my fault. What's up, Chris? What's up, DJ? Naba Flow. We got Zeus in the building. Hey, got a literal god in the chat. And what's up, Mookie and Ability? How's everybody doing? And Miss C Star Rose, how you doing? Just back with the Avengers Campaign, picking up where we left off and talking about some of the story beats that got cut from the main campaign. Everybody's doing okay. Definitely glad to hear that. And I went to the wrong thing, of course. Well, I actually could have got to it from there. Somehow your brother has the Winter Soldier on his roster. That's cap. D23 was amazing. Oh yeah, we can. Okay, did I go to play now again? I'm tweaking. Forgive me, chat. This is what I'm trying to get to. So we can pick back up what we left off. What's up, CW Volcanicus? My fault. Internet went out. Yeah, it was weird. My Wi-Fi just flicked out for like a second, and then it came right back on. But the damage was done, and I got stuck in the OLT, and I couldn't do anything. So if anybody who's just hopping into the stream, and this is your first time hopping into
Avengers!
CW Volcanicus with the sub, appreciate that. And what's up, Ken Wayne? How you doing? We just picking back up, so Kamala is about to go break into the AIM facility that's housing multiple Inhumans and forcing the cure up on them.
Ah!
You are not asleep.
True.
I see. I shall inform Dr. Pym.
Could you not?
All right. Good evening.
Talking to Roy for a bit, but yeah, like for anybody who doesn't know, well, since everybody's talking about D23, we can start with D23. My thoughts on D23 so far. I feel like they announced some pretty exciting things. You got the Thunderbolts. You got what else? We got the Secret Wars trailer. Secret Invasion trailer. That's going to tie directly into Armor Wars, which I'm definitely looking forward to that. But I sticking with Secret Invasion, I feel like that set the tone of what we can expect going forward from like bigger MCU Disney Plus projects and stuff. Like, there was no jokes in that trailer. The beat and the theme of it and the tone was very reminiscent of like the Winter Soldier trailer. So it's like they're definitely getting back into like the spy espionage, aspect of Marvel, and I'm definitely looking forward to seeing that. What's up, Goon Bacon? And what's up, Jorge Valez? How you doing? You know me, I'm chilling as always. Back with Avengers. My friend was there and got to see the Echo trailer. That's what's up. Bloody Reckless, what's good, bro? Been a while since we hung out, man. Definitely got to catch up. I heard they're keeping that same actress for Taskmaster for the Thunderbolts. Yeah, like I don't know why people were expecting them to switch up or change or pivot away from that. Is like that they made the decision to kind of gender swap her, and I don't think fans being displeased with that is going to kind of sway their decision about that. I think they're going to stick to their guns on that, and I wasn't expecting a change at all. What's up, Mark Bennett? How you doing? Good afternoon to you. And what's up, Trayvon? New to the game, which character should you main? If you want to get around fast and you like to do a lot of damage, you might want to stick with either Iron Man or Thor or Jane Foster. Spider-Man can also get around pretty fast too. He's actually the fastest. He has the fastest traversal in the game, but he's not up there when it comes to damage output. If you prefer melee and you don't mind taking a little longer to take care of bosses and stuff like that, people like Black Widow and Hawkeye would definitely be viable options. But if you really prefer melee, then kind of lean towards Captain America and Black Panther. But Kamala can also do a lot of really good melee damage, and she's great for support. The issue with Taskmistress is the body. Like I said, I'm not super affected by that. I'm not super invested in the character. Like he's fine in the comics, but it's like at this point he's kind of like a different version of Deadpool to a degree. So it's like I'm not overly invested in that. But it's like I understand people who wanted to see him as he's normally presented. So it's like I'm not faulting you for being upset about that. I'm just not invested in that character to that degree. Been using Iron Man and Spider-Man, quite satisfied. Yeah, both of those are solid choices depending on your play style and preference. Think we'll get news about 2.6 this week. I actually do think we'll be getting news about 2.6, and I don't think they're gonna do a big, like I said, a promotional rollout or anything like that. I think they're gonna tease what they have this week and announce the release date this week, because we only got 2 weeks left really that they can actually get that rolled out.
Yeah, I was going to lie, but I'm going to the prison.
What missions I'm doing? This is the campaign.
Respect.
I'm doing the reassemble campaign.
This way.
Really? Just like that?
Well, I'll be checking out Gotham Knights. Yeah, I definitely.
But you're gonna need this.
I keep intending to talk about it more on the channel. I'm just finding days and time to actually do that. So speaking of artifacts, I was talking to Fate Walker this morning about hopefully seeing some changes to the artifacts, and hopefully at some point down the road seeing new major artifacts, because that's something I feel like they can definitely add that would just kind of spice up the gameplay and just introduce new aspects to the gameplay that they should be exploring and looking at on the development side of things. Like a popular fan request is to see like new weapons and new ultimate heroics introduced, depending on if you have a specific major artifact introduced. So like more hero centric major artifacts, or like an artifact that gives Thor that allows him to summon Stormbreaker for a limited amount of time, or for Iron Man summoning the Iron Legion, just having multiple suits show up and just kind of help him out for a bit, or even one suit, I guess, would be fine. But, just ideas like that is what people are hoping to see at some point down the road. Gotham Knights is going to be lit. Yeah, I think Gotham Knights is going to be pretty fun. Maybe we can play Gotham Knights sometimes. I don't know anyone else who had a PS5 and is getting the game. Yeah, I definitely set like.
Those Inhumans need our help.
Let me
This
get
works,
the
then all's
Discord for
forgiven.
you guys. Get the
I hope.
Discord link. Yeah, here's the link to the Discord if you guys want to hang out, so we can, you know, definitely talk Gotham Knights and play, you know, different games over on the Discord and stuff. So if you ever need people to play Avengers with, or you know, you're looking for help, you know, I'm still in the process of setting everything up, so it's definitely going to be changing and expanding as we go.
I'll be back before
But
Bruce
that's
even knows I was
definitely what
gone.
I made the Discord for, to, you know, just kind of give players another place to interact with me and, you know, discuss different games and discuss this game specifically.
Whoa.
I'm also planning to have a watch party over there soon for the Ultimate Avengers movies, the old animated movies.
Okay, come on. This is the real deal.
Morning,
together.
Omega. How you doing? When do you think? When do I think Bucky is coming? Late November.
Get to the cells. Free the Inhumans. Piece of cake.
Hopefully Gotham Knights has a good end game. Yeah, I'm hearing they actually have a surprising amount of stuff coming to the end game that I wasn't expecting. I figured it would wrap up after the campaign with, like, you know, like a loose, you know, end game where you can still kind of run around Gotham and just do random side missions similar to Spider-Man PS4. But apparently they have more in mind than that. My PSN is the same as my username. Yeah, that's. Feel free to send me an invite.
Big yellow door.
My PSN is
Way into me.
casual_Avenger87. Really hoping for classic Hawkeye this week so I can replay the operations with that look on them. Yeah, hopefully, like I said, we know it's in the pipeline. We just haven't got a release date on that yet. What am I supposed to be doing?
Just get
Like I
these
said, I haven't
open,
played the
and I'm
campaign
in.
in a minute, so it'll take a second for it to come back to me every now and then.
Can we just
I bought the new
pretend
vintage
you never
Cap
saw
skin
me?
recently, and I love it so much. You talking about Captain America, the first Avengers skin?
See, Bruce? This is
What's
easy.
going on with Story?
There's a lot of you, huh?
What do you mean?
It's okay.
Talking about for,
No problem.
You know, Bucky
Hey,
and the Avengers.
murder robots. So I was thinking maybe I should name my moves.
Classic comic one. Okay, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that was definitely a quick
Spaghetti
pickup.
slap. This one's my favorite. Batter up. I still got it.
Like Kamala is cool. I'm honestly just not a fan of, like, rubbery, you know,
These
stretchy
guys
people
just keep
games,
coming.
but you build her up like she can actually very powerful to the team. I level characters up. Yeah, I got everybody over 160 and a couple
Okay.
people 175.
Get over my head here. Okay. More of you. How about more
It's
of
in the
me?
heat, and I still can't get the guy roll for Jane.
No, no.
That's
No, no, not now.
Marvel's Avengers
Not
in a
again.
nutshell.
Oh.
Do we know if Gotham Knights is cross-platform? I'm not sure.
The terms of our agreement were clear. We deliver a cure. You control the media.
And we've more than held up our end, but this cure of yours? Children being ripped away from their families? People missing?
Why
Even
did
my
they
resources
reuse
have
Nick
their
Fury's
limits.
voice for this
The
character?
public needs answers.
I'm giving you something better. The launch of the adaptoids will be the perfect distraction.
And after? Without proof that your cure works, words like terrorism are being bandied about in some of my
I'll explain
circles.
in 1 second,
Oh,
Epic
it will
Games.
work, Senator. I have the utmost
I haven't covered it yet,
confidence
John.
in Dr. Rappaccini's abilities.
Jav Riot, I got you. Or Javarat, my fault. Armor Wars equal War Machine and
How
Avengers.
much of
I
that
wish.
was a lie?
I know Brian is definitely
The effect
anticipating
of the
Armor
gas
Wars
is
just
still
like we
only
are.
temporary. And without my formula to keep them alive, well, the gas...
Kills them. This isn't working.
That gas gave us the adaptoid. My formula kept you alive. Now, if I
you
could
think Thor would get
isolate how it
Stormbreaker?
manifests within the Inhumans, I know I can reverse
Possibly
the
a
effects.
different version
There are
of
more
Stormbreaker,
opportunities here.
if
You
anything.
have enough powers
What's good,
harvested
Mr.
to
Clean
build your
Kids? How you
army.
feeling?
It's time we cut our losses. Shut it down.
The game's louder. Okay, I got you. Let me know if that helped. And appreciate you pointing that out, Chris.
Wait, please, no, don't.
Monica is cutthroat. I missed the Avengers campaign. I wish the story was a little bit longer. Yeah, I'm glad you actually said that the story was supposed to be longer. So, you know, some of the stuff that was cut, check out with the blind. Some of the story content that was cut was mainly from Thor's storyline. So Thor was supposed to have a bigger storyline in the Avengers campaign that kind of delved into him being unworthy after the events of A-Day. And for whatever reason, or for different reasons, that they decided to cut that down, which is why Thor really only shows up at the end of the story and you only get to play with him for like 5 minutes. And, you know, that's pretty much it. But another big thing that was cut from the Avengers storyline or changed was Ultron was originally planned to be the main villain of the game, and you know, for different reasons they pivoted away from that. But once we get to that part in the campaign, I'll point it out and show you guys the elements that were originally in place for Ultron. So once we get to it's during the helicarrier being attack phase of the campaign, so I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. But yeah, you got stuff. You got the Thor storyline that was cut down significantly. Ultron, they went with MODOK as the main villain instead, and then Hawkeye. So some aspects of Hawkeye's operation story was cut down as well. And what's up, Beastly Said? How you doing, man? What's up, Karen? Will Bucky be released in an unfinished state like Jane Foster was? No. So Bucky is, you know, essentially being built from the ground up. Jane Foster, they clearly cut some corners with her, which is why she doesn't have a loading screen. She doesn't have a harm room mission. She, you know, she's missing a lot. Okay, what is going on? When's the new content? Later this month. Yeah, it's like, this is one of my favorite missions in the game from the campaign. I just wish you can go back and replay it with other people. Because, like, you know, playing this mission with Spider-Man would be dope. Like, this is actually an area where he would actually be good at swinging around and maneuvering. Is that my favorite Widow skin? Not necessarily. I just picked it up during the sale, honestly. My favorite Widow skin? Well, objectively the best skin in the game for her is this one. But she actually has, you know, like, this is really good. I just picked this one up during the sale. This is also pretty good. And then this was the shipment skin we got for her a couple weeks back, or a couple months back. And then like, you know, like, some of these costumes are cool. Like, this is fine. Like, which one? So yeah, like, if you got the pre-order packages, you got this skin. So it's like she has a pretty, you know, solid, you know, list of skins, you know, available. For whatever reason, I wasn't really feeling this. You know, it's kind of like her build and stature is off. You know, it's like, yeah, I don't know, but I'm assuming it sold well. You know, I thought about picking this one up, but you know, it's like at the same time, I don't know. I also wish Hawkeye took part in this story. I didn't like how he was absent, you know, given he isn't a real. Yeah, I was, you know, that kind of ties into something I was talking about not too long ago. Like, the hero release rotation and everything is kind of weird. Like, if I was a part of the decision making process, Hawkeye definitely would have been one of the later heroes you unlocked during the story. So like he probably I would have written it where he was helping Hank Pym, you know, with the resistance and everything. Because I mean, he is prone to retiring and everything, but it's like I definitely would have had him a part of the original campaign, and Kate Bishop wouldn't have been the first DLC hero added to the game. Like, I definitely would have had War Machine or Falcon or somebody like that added. And what's up, Captain? How you doing, man? Best outfit is Infiltrator. I think I know what you're talking about. I think Infiltrator. This. That's your favorite. It's solid. I'll give you that. Like I said, she got some solid looks in the game, bro. Like, this is, like, I know people were kind of disappointed with this coming to the shipment, but it's actually kind of dope. In fact, I'm going to throw that on. When do you think Hawkeye Classic skin? Soon. Soon. We never know. But I'm definitely picking that up because I was one of the most vocal people asking for that. Like, even behind the scenes, like, I was telling the art director, like, man, bro, we definitely need that. Hopefully. Lucent Shadow is her best outfit. I'll check that out in a second. Let me see. Were there any Easter eggs during this part? What we got? Let's see. Yeah, it's like the team definitely could have did just a different overall approach to releasing heroes.
The database of all known inhuman abilities. AIM has access to thousands.
Just got that pinpoint payload for Kate on the ISO. What a grind. Yeah, bro. Avengers is definitely, super grindy. Menelik Sanderson. Appreciate you subbing. And hopefully I said your name right, and I apologize if I did not. I hope Bucky gets the running kick attack. I am so hoping for that. I am definitely hoping for that. If he gets nothing else from Cap, at least give him that. I'm glad October is packed with fire games, so I could be patient with Avengers moving forward. Yeah, like I said, they have content in the pipeline. They have done a terrible job of just progressing the story overall and getting out meaningful content, but they recognize that hopefully 2023 looks a lot different than what we saw in 2022, and hopefully they can make up for the lackluster year as far as new content. So you're getting 2 heroes this year. I'm gonna say 1.5 because Jane is mostly a Thor clone, but hopefully in 2023 they can ramp up that number, because the usual was 3. Last year we got 3. This year that moved down to 2. Hopefully that can go up to like 4, for next year. you know, hopefully that's the game plan. I really hope Bucky comes out soon. Yeah, as long as soon means, you know, within a few months, man, you good.
Monica's alive, all right. Let's find out where they got the girl.
Any new story mode or nah? Not in the sense that you are, you know, probably used to. So, well, like what you're seeing here, not so much. But as far as like dialogue and cutscenes before and, you know, maybe after missions and stuff, more likely. For Bucky, I think his story is going to be presented and handled kind of similar to what you saw with Spider-Man. So you do different mission objectives and you go talk to somebody, and then you might get a cutscene dialogue of somebody talk or of him speaking with someone or the Avengers and stuff like that. I think that's the approach that Brian has hinted at that they wanted to take with, you know, different heroes going forward.
Keeps the humans alive just long enough to copy their powers.
Which I'm fine with that. Like, honestly, the idea of holding heroes back so that you can build a whole story around them and then release them and stuff is like that never was really appealing to me, because it's like that's holding up the line. That's going at that rate, you only get 2 or 3 heroes a year anyway, and even when you cutting corners, you having a hard time. Miller said in his stream that the voice actor for Bucky should be revealed in the next dev blog. Possibly. Can't wait for Bucky. We going crazy with his AR, and yeah, we definitely getting it in with Bucky all day the day that he drops. Amber's Felton with the sub. Appreciate it. Thank you for becoming an Avenger. What's up, Nathaniel? Let me see. So do you think Bucky won't have a story mode? He won't have a story mode, but he will have a story. So, where do I need to go? So you will get, you know, like I said, you will get character dialogue. You will get a cutscene or something, and you know, it will be explained why he's showing up in the story and everything like that. But will you have a mode where you can go to and he's running around as the central character? Not necessarily. Did you see my Discord I said in the chat? Nah. Why did they skip over the MCU Avengers outfit for Iron Man? What do you mean? I'm surprised the Embracer Group didn't present any Avengers news at D23. Why would they? Why would D23 allow them to? This isn't a new game. This isn't, you know, something that's upcoming. And most of the people who know about this game aren't interested in it and they don't like it. What's good, Corey? How you feeling, man? Appreciate you coming through. And again, appreciate everybody who's hanging out today. If you haven't already, make sure you hit the like. That definitely helps out the channel. And I definitely appreciate it. What are we doing? Yeah, like I said, I'm rolling out replaying the campaign, and I'll be going through all the operations and hero stuff leading up to the new content that's coming out later this year, and you know, leading up to Clone Labs. Well, later this month, not later this year.
I was hoping I'd meet you. Tough fight. Tarleton has an army of these things at his control. Finally let loose on these bastards.
On the first Avengers movie outfit, they do have that one.
Gotta unlock the door.
I'm not sure what you mean.
Picking locks was so much.
I'm doing good. Had to come through and support. Appreciate that, bro. Definitely appreciate it. I think the next big story will come with Captain Marvel. We hope that. Like I said, I'm gonna be discussing that in a future video as well. Like, what exactly will the Kree invasion look like now that they no longer intend to do story expansions and operations? But yeah, like this mission, like this would be perfect. Like this is a perfect environment for somebody like Spider-Man to swing around. And it's like, I hate that we don't have the option to use them at all. I just subscribed. I really hope they make Asgard as a location to play in. Appreciate you subscribing, Xerix, and you are not alone in that. A lot of people are really hoping to see not only Asgard, but you know, other biomes like Atlantis, something in space, maybe the Inhumans moon base. Yeah, just different stuff. Do you think She-Hulk will release in February or March? Like I said, with this game, you never really know. Like I don't even want to speculate because it's like we genuinely just don't know. I would hope so. You know, like I said, the next heroes planned are in development currently, so you know she could possibly come around that time. But like I said, I can't say definitively one way or the other. I would hope she would come as early as possible. Especially knowing they only got 2 heroes out, you know, for this year. It's like I would definitely hope she's planning to roll out as early as possible, you know, or 2023. He was referring to the triangle arc reaction chess piece from Iron Man, from the end of Iron Man 2. Okay, I get what you mean. I get what you mean. Yeah, I prefer the triangle arc reactor as well, and hopefully they can introduce that as a shipment skin because you know it's hard to justify charging people $14 for that when you already got the other one, and the only real difference would be a circular reactor. I also want the Cap 2 Black Widow skin. Yeah, I actually did a poll asking people which skin they want for Black Widow next.
That man worked with Taskmaster, but I'm not stupid enough to. Okay, well, let me take a stab. You and George are using humans for your adaptation. That regenerative formula keeps them alive
which Widow skin do you want next, Kaz? I'm kind of torn between Iron Man 2 look and comic accurate. I think she can use a comic skin because honestly, I'm not anticipating they'll pull off the Iron Man 2 hair, which is a big part of her design, and which is why a lot of people are looking forward to it. So it's like, if you can't, really deliver on that, just go with a comic skin. She got a really cool comic skin currently in the comics, with a hoodie. So it's like, just go with that. Just go with something like that, or like Widow 2099. Since Black Panther is getting new skins, the MCU King T'Chaka and Killmonger's Golden Jaguar suits would be dope. Yeah, they definitely got to get some more suits in the pipeline for T'Challa.
Oh, not so easy as that. Where are you taking the Inhumans? Somewhere safe. You can't have all my toys. The poor people are toys. No, not toys.
I forgot she runs.
For the greater good. Mock me. But everything I've done has been for the future of humankind.
Your prisoners are human too, Monica.
Collateral damage is inevitable. You should know this better than most.
Always
Done everything with you.
What's that supposed to mean?
I haven't forgotten A-Day.
God damn it.
Neither have I.
The Avengers have done enough damage, cost enough lives. The world saw that on A-Day. They don't need you anymore.
As long as you're keeping people like
Yeah, like, you see how you can do takedowns on the bosses? That should definitely be a part of multiplayer boss battles. Like, just letting people do team takedowns, or just a takedown if the boss is stunned enough. How's everyone's day? How's your day, Jedi? I'm good, as usual. They should make Quantum Realm in-game suits for all the Avengers. I'm pretty sure it would sell. I'm okay with that. I'm good on those.
Binder. She's coming with us.
Can I get a quick rundown on the cuts? Just got here. No problem. So, a lot of there was a big Unworthy Thor storyline that was planned that was cut for different reasons,
Hey, have you seen a teenage
and it would explore more of what Thor was going through after A-Day and why he felt unworthy of being an Avenger, being a hero, and why he put the hammer down at the memorial. Like, he carried a big part of the burden of not being able to save Captain America. And it definitely would have been nice to see something like that explored, because his aspect of the story is definitely lacking.
Jersey. I don't know, I was kidding.
I don't know, I got a Quinjet full of people who disagree.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, Chris.
I couldn't control it. I keep passing out. I blew it.
I feel like no one deserves to be disrespected because of wanting a skin in the game. Many people requested so many skins for MCU. Me asking for the 2008 Hulk. Yeah, I don't get on anybody for asking for skins. Like, that's part of the game. That's part of the player developer experience. Making requests, and the developers trying their best to get in what they can and what makes sense. What are your thoughts on the new Captain America Black Panther game? I'm interested. I personally was hoping for something. JB Tanner 364 with the sub. Appreciate that. Appreciate you becoming an Avenger. I personally was hoping for something, just not featuring, like, we don't have a Fantastic Four game, we don't have a Daredevil game, we don't have Ant-Man or anything like that. So something featuring heroes who aren't already prominently displayed in gaming would have been more interesting, in my opinion. I made a post on Twitter, though, saying that an Isaiah Bradley Captain America World War II game would have actually been dope. But they actually seem like they got some interesting ideas going. It's going to be story driven, and I'm definitely anticipating getting a fight between Black Panther, Azuri, T'Challa's grandfather, and Captain America, where Captain America is definitely going to get those hands. I wish they would have added new story game plus. Yeah, like we can replay it, but it's nothing really outside of having access to skins and different status effects and upgraded gears. Like it's not really much being offered here, and you don't get to bring in any new heroes like Kate Bishop or Hawkeye. But will Spider-Man get a Stark Tech outfit? I'm hoping so. That was one of the people I messaged them about getting a Stark Tech suit. I want to see one for Hawkeye because that suit they have currently I wouldn't qualify that as a Stark Tech suit. That looks weird. But people like Black Panther, like a Stark Tech suit for Black Panther, even though it would be a downgrade from Wakandan technology, it would be interesting just to see the design they come up with. And yeah, just seeing their version of a Stark Tech suit in this universe from this universe is Tony Stark. Like I said, I feel like that's more. They need to explore that area more than they have in the past. So like just coming up with unique designs of their own, especially for the shipment skins. It's like use the shipment skins for that kind of stuff. Your monthly chase skin should be something that's purely based on your own unique designs and stuff like the Iron Man Wakandan armor suit. I plan streaming very soon, man. Maybe next year. Still trying to get things settled. Definitely go for it, bro. Like I said, if you need help or pointers with anything, feel free to hit me up either on Twitter or over on my Discord. I definitely got you covered. You saw that tweet, bro? Like I'm telling you now, but like that would have got me hype. Isaiah Bradley World War II game, where he really in the trenches getting down. I would have been all about that. But like I said, I'm definitely interested to seeing what they do with this new storyline. The random Howling Commando and Dora Milaje was odd though, but I'm pretty sure they'll make sense for the story. Definitely, Corey. Like I said, don't hesitate, bro.
Bury the truth and kill any remaining prisoners rather than risk exposure. We need the location of their lab so we can lock it down.
Good thing you captured Tarleton's second in command.
Someone can get her to select. We can meet Bruce.
He's already volunteered.
Not bad, Tony. Head on down to the interrogation room. I'll let Bruce know what's on there.
Do you think we'll get skins or content for the new Black Panther Wakanda movie? It depends. Like if they showed T'Challa in a new skin or something, then I'm pretty sure they'll green light that and bring that to the game. But I really don't anticipate him getting much screen time. I like that Widow skin. Yeah, this is definitely dope. Like I said, I know a lot of people were underwhelmed because, to be fair, they haven't really set a standard with the shipments. Like it's all pretty random over there.
Good work.
Keep this up and
So one minute we getting unique skins, and the next minute we getting MCU skins, and then from there we getting recolors and stuff like that, and then from there they're just rehashing what was already there for new players. So it's like you really don't know what to expect or what's going on with that. Talk to Pim. What happened to the comic upgrade and the loadout? What do you mean? You talking about these? So loadout, like I said, I don't know why that was added to the UI design because it really makes no sense given that nothing is happening with it. But hey, hopefully they figure out something for that soon, because like I said, that really makes no sense with it being there currently. I would love a standalone Thor game, a classic Thor adventure, if you will. Well, he had a movie game not too long ago. Might feel a little dated, but yeah, might give you what you're looking for.
Natasha, thanks for helping save the day back at H.
Do you think we will get the Spider-Man No Way Home skins? I don't know. Apparently they having trouble getting approval for some of the skins we really want behind the scenes, so it's like I would imagine those would fall under that.
The Chimera has the same standard engines as older helicopters.
Going around all the realm fighting against the Frost Giant. Yeah, but like it's
Something tells me this isn't just a thing.
Marvel is definitely not capitalizing on everything that the Marvel universe has to offer in gaming. Like the fact that they still haven't even considered making a connected universe
We'll do whatever we can.
says a lot.
I've already uploaded some mission details to your war table.
I really want an integrated Spider-Man suit. Yeah, a lot of people did it. It would have made sense to have that ready at launch when Spider-Man dropped, but for whatever reason that wasn't the case.
That you transmitted to me during your time as Tiny Dancer. I've marked a location on the war table that should be of interest to you.
Thanks, Jarvis. It's good to have you handling mission details for me.
Just like old times, as they say.
Okay. Talk to Bruce and get this mission rolling. So yeah, so we're about to get to the helicarrier attack, portion of the story. For anybody new, spoilers, I guess, but it's a part I'm gonna point out to you guys specifically that ties into what I was talking about with Ultron being pivoted away from as the main villain, but you can still kind of see aspects of what was planned for him, during the attack.
Enjoying the view?
Not enough to distract me from what's waiting.
And hopefully they can bring helicarrier attack experience to the multiplayer side of things, because that would definitely be dope. Being able to go outside, or just have different Avengers all over the ship doing different things. So like, Hulk, you need to go outside and do something. Thor, we need you on the bottom doing something. Widow, we need you doing something on the computer. Iron Man, we need you flying around outside doing something. Just stuff like that. Giving each player something specific to focus on and do that makes them feel a part of the team and integral to the team. Loose and Shadow for Widow. Let me check it out. Yeah, I'm not good with all the names, so. Infiltrators. It's like I think I know what you're talking about, but I'm having a hard time pulling up the. There we go. So this. Yeah, I got this. I think you got this out of the shipments, right? Like this is dope. Like the Verizon skins were dope. I think I like this one a little more, maybe. Yeah, but with her being a spy is like, just bright colors just kind of seem off to be running around with. But like I like this one too. Like I was happy to get this one. Like this looks dope. Kind of look like her Marvel Midnight Sun skin. But yeah, like she has a couple dope skins. I feel like this is fine, I guess. She kind of reminds me of I forgot her name, the lady from the Resident Evil movies. Mila Jovovich, I think. Yeah, like I said, she got some solid skins. I guess we can switch it up again. Kim Rage, what's up, bro? How you feeling? All right. Did I talk to Bruce already? I did. That one is fire. Which one? This one I got on? The tactical one?
Talk to Monica.
She's gonna try to manipulate you. You know that, right?
I think I know Monica well.
No, you don't. There are 1,000 Monicas. She switches them like masks when she needs to.
Yeah.
Look, all I'm saying is if you go in there with expectations, she's gonna blindside you.
And Natasha was trying to tell him, put him on game. Chilling, took the day off from work. Hey, bro, enjoy that, you know, that extra day off from the job. Definitely gotta, you know, take a little me time for yourself every now and then. So Thor's not back. Hawkeye, his room gets taken over by Kate. Is Kamala in her room? No, she down below. So yeah, if you're new to the game, you definitely want to check in with the vendors every now and then, especially for, you know, gear down here. So like, you know, stuff like this, like 21.3% increased range damage while overcharged, that can help. And then you can get a battery effect, you know, by switching between your weapons. And if you're leveling up, you know, you can get higher level gear from the vendor as well. So that'll help you get to 140 or level 100 and beyond faster. Let me see if we got any interesting skins. I think I checked her already. See, we got nothing for me. Another thing I can point out to you. So look at her face. If you pay attention to Chastity's face, and then you kind of, let me back up some. Kind of compare that to Widow. If you fuse both of their faces, you kind of get what they came up with for Jane Foster. Which, like, I picked up on that immediately. And it's like, I'm not 100% sure they reuse resources for that, but I wouldn't be surprised if that turned out to be the case.
Yes, Agent.
Good. Open the airlock for me. Don't open it for anyone else but Dr. Banner. Understood?
Yes, ma'am. Initiating airlock override protocol.
Yeah, Widow, she definitely, you know.
Known Monica for a long time. She's changed, hasn't she?
I mean, it's her job to see through people BS. So it's like, plus she's not, you know, attracted to Monica. So Monica can't charm her the way that she can, you know, men in general. Because Bruce, that man never stood a chance. And if you paid attention, she was kind of working Tarleton too.
You can do this, Bruce. More importantly, you have to. We need to find the rest of those inhuman prisoners before we crash the party at the experience.
Yeah, it was a weird choice, you know, trying to send Bruce in there to talk to her to begin with, because, you know, it's a conflict of interest. You know, he's emotionally involved with this lady, so he can't be objective, really.
Welcome. Ma'am, I promise I won't stare.
And if nothing else, she knows how to manipulate him. If she can manipulate anybody, it's going to be Bruce. There. I think I actually need this. Let me see if I needed that, actually. I did not need that. But it's fine. I'll make use of it later. Wish you would have got to heroes, but I guess that would never happen. Maybe in the near future. What you mean? I hope that when patrol mode comes out, you can go to the helicarrier and that it's on the water. Yeah, I wouldn't expect that. Like I said, I think patrol mode is going to be pretty straightforward. Like, you just have a big area to run around in, and I'm just hoping that the villains are, you know, at least somewhat, like, the villain fights and engagements are exciting, and that, you know, we actually get just, you know, gear that's worth our time and that is farmable. So I don't have a high expectation for patrol mode, but I'm at the very least hoping that it's fun and something people want to do over and over again, or at least for long stretches of time. If patrol mode hits and it's like something people are going to get tired of after like a week or two, they're going to be in a lot of trouble. Because one of the biggest things this game needs is something that players want to do daily, or at least a couple times out of a week that's fun. Like everything right now kind of feels like a chore. So like doing the raid, you gotta do it if you want to level up and if you want gear, because the event, you know, while that does offer another path to leveling up, that goes by pretty quick. And you know, leveling up, you know, you want to challenge yourself in the raid and stuff like that. So it's like, hopefully they can get to a place where they offer a game mode that's really fun to play multiple times. Like, I enjoy it, but I understand most people being bored with stuff like the raid and the OLT at this point.
That's how we're just gonna make them look better for this. Please.
Yeah, Hulk versus Abomination in the streets and stuff, like, it's like the little small town in Utah. I feel like would have been a good setting for a patrol mode. Hopefully they shifted away from the wasteland, but we'll see. The writing for Bruce in this game is so good. The writing in this game in general is really good.
Minimal human casualty.
Where's the lab, Monica? Given the percentage of damage in the sugar, it would be catastrophic in human mode. We are on A-Day, and you know if we do it again, it's not gonna just endanger the humans, it's gonna endanger Hulks.
Maybe it was yours. Damn it.
Stronger table.
I see some things haven't changed.
Monica is something else, man. This story is amazing, especially with the cast. Yeah, bro, this, like I said, I wish we would have got, you know, that Thor storyline, but, you know, outside, and possibly getting Hawkeye included.
Everything's just an experiment with you. It is.
Like, if you guys picked up the prequel novel, let me see. If you picked up the prequel novel, they actually have they explore more of Bruce and Monica's relationship there. It's actually pretty interesting. The book overall, I definitely would recommend. It's definitely worth a read. You know, if you are just interested in the story and getting more of the narrative and stuff like that, and the lore. Like Doctor Strange is in the prequel novel. You get, you know, a small view into like the former Sorcerer Supreme and like the former Black Panther, Moon Knight, you know, people like that. A lot of cool stuff. And it's available on Audible if you want to check out the audiobook. Troy Baker is in this game. Yeah, he's Bruce Banner.
We can't let AIM stop us from getting these Inhumans in front of the press.
Alright, so we are approaching the part of the story that is dealing with the Ultron stuff I was telling you about.
Bruce, go green.
They seem eager to secure Miss Rappaccini.
Jarvis, keep an eye on our guest.
Monica don't look better than Widow. I will leave that debate for the chat. Yeah, just, so this part right here, where you see the purple, purple lightning and electricity and stuff, that was all originally planned for Ultron when he's taking over, the AIM tech and stuff like that, which is something we still might see. It might just be represented a little differently. I feel like they did a good job of repurposing it for for MODOK, but And honestly, looking at how things played out, I'm glad that they did go with AIM first, because it's like, to have everybody, you know, saying they're tired of Ultron at this point would have been tragic.
Jarvis, drop the cannon. It's gotta be heading your way soon.
Yeah, that's what you see Iron Man doing. That should be another player.
Punch anything that gets near those energy cores.
But I can tell this scene was inspired by like the first Avengers movie, when the helicarrier was being attacked.
Miss Khan, they just breached the control room.
I'm on my way.
Please do hurry.
Yeah, like look at the details, bro. My apologies, Kamala. I keep it moving, but like the camera work, you know, really making you feel like you were part of the action. Like they did an amazing job. And the fact that Tony wasn't really concerned about her almost falling right there is crazy. Do you think patrol mode would be great with a bunch of the city maps connected to form one big area to farm? I don't know if they would be able to pull something like that off. But yeah, if you can get like a big metropolitan area, you know, to let players loose in and have villains running around, that would be ideal for patrol mode. But like I said, I'm not sure what's feasible for the team at this point.
Where'd you leave the kid? Nice. Get the hang of this witty banter thing.
He's on the off day, dealing with a large contingent of main forces.
Another thing I feel like they could have did during this section of the game is allow you to play with the Avengers, kind of like you do in the last mission. You'll get your story when you buy some skins, no doubt. That's how we get it.
I've made sure your new friends will know until it's too late. You should have accepted my offer.
Like all those other humans. Yeah, no. Jarvis, are you okay?
I believe so, Miss Khan. Thank you.
The three main actors I like from this game are Troy Baker, Nolan North, and Laura Bailey. Sandra Saad does an amazing job as Kamala. Like I say, everybody does an amazing job. The one person who took me a second to get used to was Christopher Judge as Black Panther. It sounded off at first. Like he kind of sounded a little too old. You know, like it would have been more fitting for somebody like Master Splinter from the Ninja Turtles or something like that. But once I got used to it, it's fine. Like he just sounds older than what the character looks. How Bucky gonna work with cloning labs? He's gonna get a job there. He's gonna be a intern. Troy Bacon, cause he's delicious. I did not mean to skip that. Force of habit. So we definitely gotta throw on some drip for Thor. What are we gonna do? This is definitely become one of my favorites. I instantly picked this one up when it dropped. This is my favorite. Like this is my favorite non-MCU skin for Thor, with this one being a close second. I was happy I got this one with the pre-order stuff, and like I really like these. You know, the recolors for these were all pretty cool. Not a big fan of this one. Like I don't like the helmet. Like if they gave him either this helmet or even this one, I'll take this one or this one. I feel like this costume would have worked a lot better. I actually should reach out to them about that. Who's voicing Bucky? He has the original voice actor for Frieza from Dragon Ball Z. But who do we got? What should I wear? What skin should I throw on for Thor, chat? Like I said, I'm leaning towards Infinity War. Like I don't know, something about running around without the cape is dope. But seriously, Lazy Sonic, we don't know yet. We haven't had that kind of announcement just yet. See, oh well, we got the official announcement. Sadat has just revealed himself as the voice for Bucky. Cosmic Herald or Unworthy. All right. We got King Thor. Like King Thor is dope, bro. Like all of these are dope. This is my favorite. Yeah, but I actually need to pick up. Yeah, I need to pick this one up. But I want this one too. Still, I'm undecided on this. It's like I don't know how I feel about all this. Undecided. All right, we going Infinity War. Back.
Holy crap, Thor! Where the hell did you come from?
Serving the commons when it started raining bolts of metal from the sky.
It's unbelievably good to see you.
It's dramatic, don't you think?
Doesn't matter. He's here.
Cosmic Thor. Casual shield with all the Thor skins. Hey. That's definitely my main character. And like I said, admittedly, most of them are really good.
You gave up your power. You should have stayed from coming. Oh, hello. Just like old times. Seems he missed me as well.
Aim dropships inbound.
I see them.
Focus on those X. Molly, you okay? Yep. Nope. On my way.
Yeah, like how dope would all of this be with 4 players? So you, like look at all this, bro. Pretty sure I'm gonna be out of bounds in a second. But yeah, like you got drones flying around. You got all of this stuff back here. Iron Man is flying around somewhere. You got Hulk running around. It's like this would be an amazing experience to offer to players in multiplayer. And that's the kind of stuff I would be focused on, delivering.
Get down there, Tony.
Kid, come with me.
On it.
We'll explain later. Don't worry, she's up.
Chimera's still losing altitude. Thor, can you hold it up with wind? Navigation's ours, but the engines are still dead.
Glass half full now. Hurry this up, Thor. Good night, folks.
I own a lot of Iron Man skins. Me too. I got a lot of Iron Man skins. I got a lot of Cap skins. I definitely support the game.
Not on my watch. The Chimera
Hey,
can't.
look at this, bro. Like,
Not again.
I understand being mad about this game, not delivering content in the way that you want and all of that. But to be like it's a shit game is just disingenuous.
Nice. Security subsystems just came back online. It's working.
Can you enable lockdown?
Already working on it.
I also don't think they should move away from story content completely, like operations and expansions. I just think they have to monetize that kind of content, so you have to sell that. I know it goes against their original business model, but it's like people want it. There's a high demand for it. You gotta charge for it, bro. Like development costs money. So to think that you can do something like that for free to begin with was kind of short-sighted.
Guys, the Chimera can't take much more of this. See the
Which
whole
Hulk skin is that? The other guy.
I think you'll find this shield familiar,
I own almost all Thor skins and Kate Bishop. Yeah, bro. Like I show off the collection in a little bit.
The damage has already been done, Avengers. No one was.
Hey, look at this, bro. This don't look amazing.
Tony, we're trying to restart the engines, but there's not enough power.
Looks kind of like the old TV show Hulk. That's actually based on the Avengers movie.
God of Thunder! Stay behind me. Now, bring it! Keep going, it's working!
You see, I had to use the damage buff for this part. They gave me the other guy's skin. That was actually free. They gave everybody that skin.
Completely lost your senses.
Prodigal son returned.
Why they switch my Iron Man suit?
Well, holier than thou. Where were you while the world went to hell?
Coming to terms with my failings. Not making new ones.
All right.
I just take this Thor and drop him in the Guardians of the Galaxy game, and we good.
Planned on interrupting the AIM experience, showing the world what Harlington was up to. These adaptoids of his?
My personal fave Hulk skin is Big Green.
Powers through the torture of these Inhumans.
They exposed them to me.
Big Green. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that was dope too.
Only step one. Georgie boy is gearing up for war.
And what's worse is, Kamala here's found some evidence that might show what really happened to Steve.
Hi.
Every hero has to start somewhere.
You remember me?
Aye. Show me this footage.
They switch it for the helmet.
Are you done?
The suits to Bucky looks like Tony's head is just floating here. Yeah, to a degree. I think it's because he got black around his collar.
The reactor. It's pulling us towards that heat signature.
I've tried, but there's no way to disengage the crystal.
Get out. And seal the door.
What?
George, go.
This can't be right.
Head to the command deck.
They should have gave the in-game Thor and Love and Thunder Thor skins to Scar too.
What are you doing?
Just stop. What are you doing?
Cap smashed the reactor.
He had to have a reason.
Reason? Hundreds of people were infected. People died. Nat, take it easy. You take some responsibility, Tony.
There's the Bruce I know. Throw everyone under the bus, why don't you? It's okay now. See, he's been waiting to do this since Golden Acres, haven't you? Haven't you?
This is our fault. All of ours. How do you not get that?
What I get is that you actually believe all that crap you said at the hearing.
I believe that we are dangerous.
That's my favorite part of the game.
Better without us.
Bro, they should have showed that Hulk and Iron Man and Bruce fight. We got cheated, or at least let us play through that.
She can be fixed. She can be cured. I've done the experiments. I've checked her DNA over and over and over again. You and I created the perfect disease.
No, actually, I do the job. I make the tough decisions.
Do
I stand by the people who made me who I am.
I'm warning you.
Bruce? Make you angry? See, it's always been your problem. Run from who you are, what you are. Yeah, that's why Monica got the better of you.
I was just agreeing with you, big guy. That banner is a coward.
Guys, don't do this! This is exactly what Tarleton wants!
I'd stay out of this one, kid. Get it all, bud? Or just throw it off. Don't be your punching bag.
When I first saw them start getting into it during the original playthrough, I was like, yes, sir, let's go. And then they just cut away. I'm like,
Jarvis,
we got played.
so you can keep this thing in the air?
For quite some time, yes.
That's a relief.
Like, let me jump out the window and go out there, man. Ain't nothing out there, but I just want to be able to go out there.
Without proof, there's no hope. But I can't just give up. This can't be
Since
how
Bruce
it
comes
is.
back first, I assume he wins the fight. Yeah, he came back dressed and everything. He was good. I guess Tony never got the rest of that armor on.
Certainly, miss. You can access it in the interrogation antechamber. If I may be so bold, Miss Khan.
They need to make an
what do you
emote
hope to
wheel.
find in the interrogation footage?
I mean, they could, but how about a heroic wheel?
Something? Maybe she slipped up.
How about a skin wheel?
Interrogation footage. There's gotta be others.
Yeah. Everything except what you asked for.
We're planning a big reveal at the Adaptoid launch.
Come on, Monica, give me something.
Scour the Earth. You will not find our lab.
The Adaptoids will launch, Bruce. Saving the world requires sacrifice.
Yeah, I feel like this was a good scene showcasing, how, intelligent and committed Kamala actually is.
Don't, Jarvis, I didn't mean to.
Hello? Beta, is that you? Oh, come on, if you're there, I miss you so much. Look, I'm not angry. I just want you to come home. I'm sorry. I should never.
I don't think any of that, matters if the game is underperforming Epic Games. But I feel like the fact that the game has performed better than what the narrative would suggest is why the game isn't close to shutting down.
I love you, Beta.
The Adaptoids will launch.
Scour the Earth. You will not find our lab.
And again, if you guys are just popping into the stream, please make sure you leave a like. It definitely helps support the channel.
Scour the Earth. You will not. Scour the Earth.
Scour the Earth. That's it. Of course, the satellite. The satellite. Avengers, if you can hear me, I think I found a clue. Look, I know I messed up. I wanted to blame AIM so bad for what happened to me on A-Day, it blinded me. But Cap must have had a good reason for what he did. I know it. People believe in the Avengers. Not just because of your cool powers, but
What's your least favorite mission from any operation?
things get. No matter how
Um,
much you disagree, you always come together. Don't you get it? The difference
I'll get back
is
to you.
a superpower.
Well, from this is the vault missions. Like, I just don't like doing vault missions and having to stand on platforms and all of that stuff. So it's like, I would probably go with that.
You saw
I'm definitely looking forward to getting back to Black Panther's campaign, but I'm actually looking forward to revisiting everybody's campaign or
There's
operation.
still a bad guy out there who wants to hurt the world.
It's been a while since I played through any of them, so it's like it's kind of fresh.
Good isn't a thing you are.
Vault missions are the worst. Yeah, it just isn't fun. That's what's up, Nava. Where that jacket come from?
I'm sorry.
That man fell out, a jacket appeared, and he had it zipped and buttoned up before she even got to him.
I get it.
This would have been a great opportunity to add a damage suit for Stark.
I'm not very good at. I'm sorry. So, say it. Good enough. So, you found a clue?
Yeah.
What's good, bro? Thanks for holding it down. What's good, King Fathom? How you doing? Like I said, we revisiting the Avengers campaign. Just came in a few minutes behind one of the best scenes in the game.
That's right. The lab's not on Earth.
I'm not following.
Okay, when I was captured, Monica and Tarleton had this argument. Tarleton had to leave the room, and then Monica pulled up the coordinates to this satellite called Ambrosia.
Ambrosia? That was a SHIELD biomedical research project. AIM must have required it during the takeover.
Yeah, trust me, Chris, I know. I was just farming one yesterday, looking for a Hulk piece. I said forget it and just went to last Avengers sanding, which I found the piece I was looking for. I just didn't get the stats I wanted, so I'll probably just wait for reset.
Okay, so we know where we need to go. We just need a way to get there.
Project Starboost, sir. As I recall, you abandoned it because you couldn't generate enough acceleration in the auxiliary rockets.
Yeah, no need to bore everyone with the details. That was before I had access to Mr. Shrinky. Jarvis, get him on the phone. We need a way to get up to this space lab. He's the only one who can help.
Isn't Last Avenger standing like really, really long? Yep, it's 14 levels to a hive. And it was like, it's definitely not the most exciting mission, and it's single player, which makes it take even longer. But is funding the issue? I don't think it is anymore. I feel like that was the issue after launch, because Square Enix didn't believe in the project anymore and didn't want to waste any more resources because they felt like they took such a loss with marketing. But I don't believe Embracer shares that same view.
Then you'll need to break into a high security aim.
I wish the game had a longer co-op campaign instead of having 7 of the same missions in different locations. Yeah, exactly. Like I said, it was just a poorly designed game out of the gate. Like the end game was poorly designed and poorly planned and thought out. And they've been taking steps to kind of rectify that, but because of the engine, because you have to balance across platforms and across console generations, that's not as easy of a task as it sounds, or it could sound if you're not familiar with game development. God damn it. See, that's another thing. They removed Thor from the story again. Like, everybody comes back except Thor. It's like, Thor, what you on, man? Casual confirms Embracer Avengers deal. Yeah, well, it was confirmed. They confirmed they bought Crystal Dynamics, and Crystal Dynamics is working on Avengers. Agony, I definitely want to prefer to fly around. I heard that the Avengers player count went up after the game launched on Xbox Game Pass, on Game Pass and PlayStation Plus tiers.
Okay.
So it's like they know that they can count on different times, to get different boosts. So they don't market those things ahead of their release, but they're working on it behind the scenes. So they know it's coming. Like they know that Bucky is going to bring in a lot of players to the game, and they redesigned a lot of the systems to hold those players' engagement longer than what they did, you know, prior to that. So like last year, we got a lot of players coming in for Black Panther's campaign and Spider-Man, but by the time January, you know, February rolled around, those players got out of there. They were bored.
Particle tech on your suit?
Hank's smart, but his pim particles are unstable on their best day. If he can get it working, it might be just what we need. Let's say, hoping for a miracle. You know I can still hear you, right? Oh, crap, Dad. We did it again. Sorry. Changing channels.
There's the hyper-circuit station. It's protected by a force field. Destroy the field's power source and I'll hack into their system.
Premium. Yeah.
Understood. Oh crap, that's not good.
I don't like the sound of that.
Running into some serious firewalls here. I need more time.
On it. Just get us that train.
This game should have been open world with things to do from launch. Yeah, like I said, everybody, you know, has their vision for what this game should have been, what they want it to be, and that's why the game is in the state it's in, because nobody has a clear vision of what the game should be. You got single players wanting it to be single player, you got multiplayers wanting it to be multiplayer. Everybody wants something different, and none of those things are easy to do.
Okay, I'm in. Train's ready for you, but the whole place is on alert now.
We'll deal.
All aboard.
Really, Tony?
And this game is going to live. Yeah, like I said, this game isn't going anywhere. It's not doing any more harm than it already did at launch, and they are doing things to make it more profitable or more appealing to newer players. So the best thing they can do going forward, or the biggest thing they can do, would probably be going free to play, because that'll definitely get a lot of people to give it a try, because right now nobody wants to touch it and pay for it, because the word of mouth is the game is terrible. But if you can get people to try it for free, because everybody who picks it up and tries it actually likes the game, you know what I'm saying? But the narrative around the game is it's terrible, the developers are greedy and all of this other stuff, even though they are constantly giving away free stuff. They only charge you for skins and takedowns, and it's like that narrative is just disingenuous and non-sustainable once you actually check the facts. But like I said, I get it. That's how information and hate works.
Hold on, I think I have a way to get you back. Okay, I'm sending Theo, one of my operatives, through to your location. He'll teleport you and the particle sample back to the anthill.
Teleport. Oh, this should be interesting.
Please hurry before they reach us.
That's the best you've got.
So, what am I waiting on? We're going to support to the end? Yeah, like I said, we riding till the wheels fall off.
Avengers, hurry! Where's the pin particle?
Come on, bro, open this door. I got my cousin about a game. Yeah, bro, like anybody who gives it a chance and actually plays it are pleased with what they get. It's just getting them to take that step, it's hard, especially when, everybody's telling you, or like bigger gamers or bigger YouTubers are always ragging on the game or just making disingenuous videos about it. Like the stuff people were saying about Spider-Man was just some of the most disingenuous crap I've ever heard. But they got a platform. People take them at their word. People take them at face value. So it's like that's hard to combat when you have so many people doing that, because that's the cool thing to do. So you'll get more clicks for saying I hate Avengers, or this game is terrible, or this game is dead, or whatever. But that doesn't make that true. Like people say the MCU is dead, but it's currently thriving and surviving, and actually is prepping to go into its next big phase, and people are looking forward to it. But people who don't like She-Hulk and the Disney Plus shows to tell you Marvel is just going down the toilet. And it's like, alright. Are you gonna be around later tonight for some multiplayer stuff? Yeah, possibly. Let me see what time it is. 5? Yeah, I can probably be around probably like 7 or 8. This game has so much potential, bro. If I had $1 for every time somebody said that, I would have enough money to actually fund this game myself. Like this mission, it's like when we first got this, it was cool, but now it's like, now that I know what the process is and consists of, it's kind of boring. I hate that they added this to the Omega level threat mission, and I'm hoping nothing like this is in the new cloning lab mission, unless it's actual bosses. So like if you got Crossbones or Abomination in there, then a Taskmaster, it's like I'll take that. But throwing Warbots and spiders and stuff in there is like I'm not about that. First impression is everything. The game didn't start off on the right foot. Like I said, my first impression of the game was actually that it was dope. But the people who I was watching cover the game, they were the narrative was negative, but what I'm seeing looks actually cool. So it's like if I'm not the type of person you can tell me what to think. So, I can see for myself, and, if I can't come to a decision based on what I'm seeing, I'll get a hands-on and think for myself. What's up, Chocolate Knight? How you feeling, man? Appreciate you coming through. Why don't the dance and the YouTubers that play the game come together and come up with an idea? Are you okay? You mean devs? Okay. Like I said, you got content creators who shoot ideas at the developers all the time. So it's one. They can take ideas to a degree, but some stuff like design ideas, they can't legally do that, because you can then come back and sue them and be like, oh, well, that was actually my idea, and they don't have a defense against that. So they legally can't really take ideas thrown at them, and it's weird, but at the same time, it's like I get it from a legality standpoint.
Unbelievable. It worked. Congratulations, Dr. Pym. The Resistance has an impressive new weapon.
Sort of cute with her.
I was so disappointed when they played us with Ant-Man not being playable, or Hank Pym just kind of being sidelined. It's like they made me mad with that with the MCU, and it's like, come on, man, stop.
Thanks for your help.
He's one of the original Avengers. Stop doing that, man, like that.
Transported to the Chimera.
If Avengers goes open world, they could try their best to implement things you would see in the newest Spider-Man game, like, you know, just fly around, save people from crime and villains. I think that would be something that you would hope to see in patrol mode, but you know, something like that that would have to take place in a sequel. So you would have to do that in Avengers 2 with a new engine and a new approach to the game in general. When do you think they'll release 2.6 update this month? In probably about a week or two. Like I said, week or two at the latest. What do we got?
Thanks, Zach.
Do I have anything in here? I doubt it. Nope. One of the most useless things in the game.
Every test I did before ended badly. But with this new miniaturized accelerator, I have a shot.
Okay. Alright, let's get this going. Another one of the best missions in the game. What's the new update about this month? So they're getting out a new Warzone mission. No Rest for the Wicked. It's going to be focusing on Monica as the villain, or the main villain, and that story is going to tie into cloning labs and Bucky being introduced to the game.
All systems are in the green, sir. But I was
And it's also going to come with different buffs and tweaks to the heroes that are currently available. What's good, one shot, one kill? How you feeling?
I loaded up some music to give you a little boost.
Hope everybody's having a great weekend so far.
Worry,
You
it's
know,
not mine. You can
no
do
stress. Getting started with the next week. You know, on a good foot.
3, 2, 1.
If I remember right, I don't think you can change this suit for this scene. Sounds like fun. Can't wait to play it. Yeah, like I said, I'm definitely looking forward to it.
Tony, you're flying right into the storm.
Yeah, so you can't change suits during this scene. Yeah, like we definitely need more iconic missions, and like I said, I just don't know where they are with that kind of stuff. Like, iconic missions should be the hero introductions to the game. So you introduce them with a small iconic mission with a few cutscenes, you know, that add a villain or something like that, and just go from there. Like, it really doesn't have to be that deep. Like, you don't need an hour-long campaign to introduce new heroes to the game. You know, just give them a mission that they're, you know, focused on, and go from there. This outfit has battle damage. They should give it to yeah, like I said, they I mean, well, you kind of got the battle damage in-game Iron Man skin, so yeah, that's something. They need to put things you would see in a single-player game and make it for multiplayer, and some missions from the core story should also be playable in multiplayer. They are, to a degree, like some of the campaign missions for other heroes are playable. But like the main campaign, like you don't really see those missions.
Okay, let's see what we got. Wait a minute. This doesn't make sense. Regenerative formula. That would explain Tarleton's
See, even Tony Stark back in MODOK Head.
No sweat. Rescue that Inhuman. No more regen formula, no more adaptoids.
Let me see. Nope. Can't change the skins during this part.
That's all right. Covered in space dust.
You heard anything about the Embracer deal for any other Marvel games? Not personally. I feel like we'll learn more about what is in the works for this deal and everything when they get to their quarterly 2 report, which would probably be sometime in November. Like they did if you watched the stream they did for their quarter 1 report, what was that, last month, you would know that they did quite a showcase of what, you know, the studios they own are working on. And I expect, you know, to get something similar from, you know, the studios they just got an acquisition from Square Enix. So I'm pretty sure they have plans for all the studios they just picked up, and Crystal Dynamics, they just got the rights to the Tomb Raider IP from Square Enix. So it's like I'm pretty sure they're going to be talking about that during that presentation and everything as well.
Oh, hey. You mean me? That didn't we do the robot. Not sure anything.
Yeah, like if you stop and just kind of look at this game, it's crazy.
Wow. Armstrong was right. It even makes me feel small.
Like the window's kind of dirty, but you know, like you got the glow around the edge of the earth and everything. It's like it's dope. Dope little details. Oh, some new MCU suits come out soon. Yeah, you're definitely gonna get more MCU suits. You got another Thor Ragnarok skin in the pipeline. We just got the Hulk Ragnarok skin, and they have a new classic Hawkeye skin in the pipeline, based on his comic look, which like I said, that's what I'm looking forward to. Like the Thor skin, I'm probably gonna grab it, but I'm more excited for the classic Hawkeye. But
Bingo.
I really want to see Quake in this game. She would really fit it well in this game. By the way, it is known when the next character will. Is it known when the next character will be revealed? The next character has been revealed already. It's going to be the Winter Soldier, aka Bucky Barnes, and he will be coming in the patch update following the update we're getting later this month.
It's not ominous at all.
I think very few people were surprised by this reveal. Outside of the actual Avengers. But it was dope nonetheless.
Please be alive. Steve. Steve? Shit, you're alive. Tony. What is all this stuff? Where am I? Tony? Are you hugging me? No, I just didn't want you to fall. Why aren't you letting go? We thought. I thought that.
I know a lot of discussion has been going on about where the story is going to go post Kree invasion. After seeing that Secret Invasion trailer, I would hope to see them explore the scroll. Like maybe one of the Avengers goes missing, and you know we get a replacement.
Thanks to you.
and we don't really know it until, you know, a little further down the line. And that would be something cool.
Gotcha. Evacuation. All those people. Yeah, we'll get to that. Think you can walk? Yeah, it's okay. I'm good. Let's do this. There's the cap, I remember.
So he's not supposed to have his shield in this scene. I gotta see if it's gonna spawn.
What's the plan? Well, we find an escape pod and escape.
I want to play the campaign again when I get my PS5. I definitely recommend it.
Actually, didn't think
I hope the Kree Invasion storyline comes out early 2023. I wouldn't say early. I would expect it probably mid to late 2023.
My God. You weren't kidding. Nope.
So yeah, the last time I played the campaign, his shield was spawning. So it looks like they went in and fixed that.
Wow. Like riding a bike. It's down from here. You ready to jump? Tony. What's happening? Well, it's a long story.
So looking at Cap fighting without his shield, I mean, you could be saying the base outline for, you know, some of Bucky's combos like that. Bucky's his metal arm is on his left hand, right? That left haymaker, that could be a Bucky move right there. The computer just be doing its own thing. I have a question. MCU's Iron Man makes Super Soldier and Spider DNA mix makes Spider-Man power. I'm lost on this left.
He leaves the details to me. Stop what you're doing. Now.
Wait a minute. Georgie doesn't know about any of this.
And he never will.
When they deactivated his reins, they should do that with the Infinity War skin and give him the Wakandan shield. Yeah, that's actually an idea. I'll try to throw that out there.
What the hell? Don't mind the killer robots.
You can see you getting sound effects for no reason. I'll let them know about that too. I don't know who the hell I'm fighting. So the enemy's not spawning in here? Like, what's going on?
Hurry! Get it open! I'm trying! For a dead guy, you're really pushing. I have to brute force this thing. Why didn't you start with that?
Okay, I was trying to see if he can parry, but I guess he can't. Alright. Radioactive Spider makes Spider-Man. Money and High IQ makes Iron Man. Okay, so the shield does spawn.
I have to brute force this thing. Why didn't you start with that? Help me out here. Grab the other side. Almost got it.
Punch and air with blow sound effects, typical Avengers bugs. Never had that issue. Yeah, never really, like I said, the shield popping up, I've had that before. punching nobody and getting sound effects, that's the new one. This part sucks. What do you mean? Imagine if they had to rebuild the whole game over again. They would need a lot of capital to do that, and a much better marketing campaign for this game before we can get to that point. Is the Guardians of the Galaxy game that released last year canon to Marvel's Avengers? Not really. Like, you get an Easter egg for Avengers and Guardians of the Galaxy, but that's about it. They're not connected, unfortunately.
Well, the news is we're not gonna die in a fiery ball of death. And bad news? We'll most likely suffocate first.
At least it's a good view.
That it is.
Damn it.
Can you get to like level 150 on story mode? If you play it enough, yeah.
Well, since we're gonna die anyway, do you have any?
Yeah, they gave you those free suits this weekend. So every suit that you just listed, you actually have for free now, which is mighty generous of for a greedy development team
A lot of people died.
who are looking for a cash grab. Like I said, stuff like that just goes right in the face of that narrative, which, like I said, this game could make way more money. Like, it's so much you can monetize in this game that they don't, and it's like, to be like, oh, well, they're just greedy. It's either you don't understand how money and gaming works, or you are just being disingenuous and, you know, being negative for no reason. Especially if you go on to hype up a mobile game that's way more, way greedier when it comes to monetizing.
Am I always going to save the day? I expect nothing less from the God of Thunder.
Hi, Thor.
Welcome back, Captain.
So they need to go ahead and switch out Cap's muscular build model for some of his older skins across the board. So scenes like this actually look right.
This was your regenerative formula.
Okay, I get what you're saying. Yeah, like I said, just you really got to focus on dodging, since all of the other game mechanics are disabled.
I knew you'd react like this. You'd rather die than need something from them.
I trusted you.
Saved your life. You can control machines with your mind. Just think of
You
all that.
infected me with his blood. It could have killed me.
Like, imagine that man biting you. That's more dangerous than anything he can make from technology.
I made you strong.
You stole my hope. And now, I am going to give you the same odds that I had.
So yeah, like scenes like this, they show you her ass for a reason.
I will rid the Earth of superpowers. Even if it has to end.
Thor's skin looks sick in cinematic, yeah. That's one of the most motivating reasons for replaying the campaign, just to showcase, you know, the cinematics with, you know, the Avengers skins. Bro, what is that? A fucking JPEG image? What was that? Get that monkeypox, bro. You done if he bites you. You see that head? If that man bite down on you, you are done with all your living. You are definitely clocking out.
It's good to see you.
Listen, if I had known you were the one.
I feel like they overdid it with the red on her hair.
Tarleton didn't even know Monica had me.
It's like they went anime red.
Monica hired Taskmaster to steal Terrigen Crystal.
His men triggered the security protocols, initiating the Chimera's autopilot. But that thing in the bay, that was unexpected.
The heat signal. It must have been what caused the earthquake that took down the city. What was that?
I don't know. Man, I just keep thinking, if I hadn't, all those people.
No. This is not your fault. That ship was never supposed to be in the air. We would have done the same thing.
You're alive. I knew it. Sorry. Come on.
You're definitely losing whatever body he bites down on. Yeah. You see that head and them teeth, bro? It's done. Shit, he can legit eat you whole. Just throw you in there. You done.
Welcome back, Captain Rogers. I know I speak for everyone when I
What
say
story
that you are
changes are you talking about?
soldiers.
So you were supposed to get more story for Thor. That was cut out, unfortunately, which is why he only shows up at the end. And then the original villain that they had planned for the game was Ultron, which you can see elements of during the helicarrier invasion or attack.
We are preparing for our final confrontation.
And then you were supposed to get more story with Taskmaster and Hawkeye's Future Imperfect DLC. But they cut that out as well. Like, that was supposed to end with Hawkeye shooting Taskmaster in the head with an arrow. But they cut that for different reasons.
Dr. Pym are both reporting serious difficulty in coordinating our efforts due to AIM's draconian control over world communication networks.
How can we help?
They have requested we destroy AIM's...
Like I said, I'm actually glad they decided to save Ultron, looking at how long it's taken them to actually progress the story.
Reports of our own Thor Odinson working
And it's
with
like to have people saying that they're tired of Ultron would have been tragic.
popping up on the news. This may be part of AIM's propaganda campaign against the Avengers, but it bears investigation.
Agreed. Let's get Thor on this ASAP.
Alright, but it's going on 5:30. I guess we'll wrap it up here. You know, we can come back and knock out the rest of it in another stream, probably sometime this week, probably like Monday or Tuesday. We'll knock out the rest of the main campaign. So appreciate you guys coming through as always. What's up, Splash? For anybody who just popped in, I'll go over the story the aspects that were cut, or the story plots that were cut. So you were supposed to get a Thor storyline that focused on him being unworthy after the events of A-Day, but you know, they decided to cut down on that to focus more on the Kamala story and things like that, which is why you get so little story time with Thor in the game. Like, let me see. I don't even think he's playable right now. He might be. It's like, let me see if I can even switch him out. They need to update the running around during this part of the game too. Appreciate that, Corey. So let me see. Let me see if I'll be able to switch this out. So like iconic missions like this is what they should look into leaning towards when introducing new heroes. So each new hero should come with an iconic mission. So yeah, you can actually play with Thor now. Okay. But yeah, again, he comes at the very back end of the game, and you know, unfortunately, that was because his story was cut. Ultron was originally supposed to be the main villain of the game. They decided to hold off on him and you know, introduce him later in the game, and they decided to highlight AIM as the central antagonist of the game. And then you got portions of Hawkeye's Future Imperfect story that was cut. You were supposed to get more of a storyline featuring Taskmaster in the future, in the Wasteland and everything, and that was supposed to end with Hawkeye shooting him in the head with an arrow. And for whatever reason, they decided to cut that and move away from that. And it's like, so it's weird, you know. That's why you see him pop up for a brief second in the Future Imperfect story, but there's no real resolution to that. And they kind of try to rectify that by adding him as a Wasteland villain sector now, but it's still weird. But definitely appreciate that, Corey. And like I said, I definitely appreciate you guys coming through, hanging out with me on the Sunday. If you haven't already, definitely leave a like. It definitely helps support the channel. And I will definitely be back with more Avengers news, streams, videos, and just talking all things Marvel in general. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your evening, and I will catch you guys in the next one.